Ernest Bruno Baganzi Hausmann.
Number 15, Ernest Hausmann.
In Uganda, Baganzi would be my tribe name. My adopted mom wanted to make sure that the name that my biological mom gave me was kept the same when I came to America.
That one's Ernest Hausmann, leading tackler for Michigan and one of their captains.
Ernest means fight to the death, and in Ugandan, Baganzi means one of great love. So he is a lover and a fighter. That is all he came with. So it was very important to us that we keep the name they gave him. It's a big deal.
Ernest Bruno Baganzi was adopted from Uganda as a child. A complicated journey driven by the failing health of his birth parents from AIDS. At 5 years old, he added Hausmann to his surname, moving to Nebraska, more than 8,000 miles from where he was born. A new country, a new language, and a new family.
You're loved. That was the main focus. We're going to help you through it. Ernest is our son. There's no question about that. We feel like we have a hard time even imagining that he wasn't born to us.
There are not many people who look like him here, and Ernest really started to open up a lot about being a Black teenager in a very white town.
He even pointed out to me one time, you know, the saying that people are colorblind, but he wanted to point out that don't deny it. It's reality. We can all see what color each of us is. So let's just talk about it.
Growing up in Nebraska, being adopted, right, there's many times I didn't feel like I belonged. Many times I didn't feel like this is where I'm supposed to be. But it never once ever did change the way that they parented me and they cared for me or treated me or loved me. Blood doesn't have to be family. That's what shows.
By the time Ernest was 21 years old, he was a breakout football star at Michigan and a young man hungry to understand his roots.
We always told him that whenever you want to go back, we can go back. And he said, well, I'm not ready. So we just said, you just let us know when you are.
The guilt that I felt every single day was, why was I given the opportunity to come to America? The fear was, if I saw the way that they live, I didn't know if I'd be able to resume my normal life in America.
Last spring, Ernest was ready to go home to Uganda to meet his birth parents, who were still alive and now in better health, a decision 16 years in the making.
I just hoped he would be embraced. I have always told him, I go, you are doubly wanted, you are doubly loved.
We're sitting over here a million miles away, wondering, waiting, praying, and hoping that he would have a wonderful homecoming.
I've thought about this for many years, thinking about what's the emotion? What am I gonna feel? What am I gonna say when I meet my parents for the first time? I saw the whole family, the whole environment, just to see it all. That moment was one of the greatest moments of my life.
Amidst great celebration, Ernest also saw the deep unmet need for clean water for Uganda and his own family.
When you're talking about 2025 and people are still living without running water, without bathrooms, and we can read about it, we can see pictures of it, but you just don't grasp it until you are in it.
There's just so many things that have to come into play when you think about just when am I going to get water. There is no, I'm gonna go to my fridge and get water when I want water. You're shown images of poverty, you're shown images of third world countries, and you know about it, but then to see it with your own eyes, it just gets worse. It really touched me because it's just a basic need.
1 month later, that need pulled Ernest back to Uganda with an urgent mission in mind.
This time around, I want to drill a well for my family, for my village, where I came from. That is why I decided to come back. The tribal responsibility that you have as a man in Uganda is that you are responsible for your family. That is your job, that is your duty, is to take care of your family. It was off book, it was, and there was challenges that I didn't know I was gonna be facing when I had it first in mind, but those smiles that they had on their faces, the joy that they had, you can see the impact and the power of hope. I stood there watching the water come out of the ground, being pumped up, and I just knew right then and there. You read Kobe Bryant, his interview, right? And he says, "Job's not finished." Like that's essentially what I felt like in that moment. I felt like my job's not finished. This was just the beginning.
Here come the Wolverines out of the white car tunnel on the eastern sideline as they take the field in the traditional home blue uniform.
I remember just yesterday, just sitting on my couch, thinking about like where I'm at the moment. For myself, and I think a lot of people here in Michigan, but I think what makes it special is we're not afraid to look at the past, and we're also not afraid to look at the future. Both things are so important.
Ernest Hausmann on the tackle.
As a mom, my heart just burst because he has a fire lit in him. Leaving Uganda, having all of these experiences in America, and then finally being brave enough to go home and then give back.
Down he goes! It's Ernest Hausmann.
It's the power of working through the trials to get to the good.
I would say what Ernest found when he went back to Uganda is his purpose.
Ernest Hausmann sniffed that one out.
All I want to do is help. I'm living in like a fairy tale sometimes. It's almost overwhelming how blessed I am. You can't not wake up every single morning and feel super thankful.